Only an official announcement is needed for the fourth bout between Pinoy boxing icon Manny Pacquiao and Mexico's Juan Manuel Marquez. Reports quoting top-ranked promoter Bob Adams say the fight is a done deal. The details of the bout are being finalized, but the venue and the date have already been set. The venue is the MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and the fight date is December 8th. Pacquiao holds a 2-win, no-loss, and 1-draw record against Marquez in the last 3 blockbuster fights dating back to 2004, all of which ended in a controversy. And who can be champions in sports? Every 4 years, the world's greatest athletes compete in the Olympic Games in a quest for gold and glory for their country. It is a test of speed, stamina, and strength. After the Olympics, it's the Paralympics. Those who compete define that disability should not be a setback for one who dares to dream, determined, dedicated, and disciplined to win for his own personal glory and pride of our nation. And tonight we are privileged and honored to share with our heroes, despite their odds in London, they gave their best for us. And joining us tonight is table tennis Paralympian Josephine Medina and Philippine Sports Association for Differently Abled Secretary General Carlos Weber. Good evening.
Good evening.
And thanks for joining us tonight. Let's start off with you, Josephine. How was it like to compete there in the London Paralympics? Was it very tough?
Yes, it's very tough because the journey to Paralympic is very hard for me. In order to qualify for the Paralympic, you have to pre-qualifying tournament. I need to participate in the 5 international tournaments sanctioned by table tennis, and you have to place in the tournament. And then to qualify, you have to be in the top 10 rank in the world.
So that's a very long and very hard journey for you.
Yes.
How was the training? What kind of training did you have to undergo to be prepared for this Paralympics?
It's quite sad because Paralympic is the last higher level of competition for every athlete, and it's every athlete's dream. But for other country, they prepare for it for almost 4 years. But for us, our country, we are only given a 6 months training.
You said this was your dream.
Yes.
To take part in the Paralympics for the country. What inspired you, despite, as I say, being differently abled?
It is my dream for my country that someday Philippines will be able to participate in this Paralympic. What inspired me in doing this is, for me as a differently abled athlete, I was rejected before in the able competition to be able to qualify for the national team, which is, I told to myself that instead of rejection, it became my inspiration. So I try hard and train hard in order to prove to them that disability is not an hindrance in reaching success in life, but it's only an instrument to attain success in life.
You were saying a while ago that you were disqualified in the abled group. Why was that?
Because during that time, I really want to become a member of the national team. But during the national tournament, I defeated the able body. So it is automatically that you are qualified to be a national member. But the Tata president during that time said to me that you can't be a member of the national team because you are disabled.
What was it like? How did it feel when you arrived in London and being part of the 9 Paralympians garnering for the gold? Yeah. And you almost got the bronze.
Yeah, actually the pressure was on me because they said that table tennis will do good in the Paralympic. But I was nervous, but whatever happened, I told to my co-athlete player that we are a winner because in order to qualify to the Paralympic, we already a winner. So during that time, I was very, very nervous. And also, I'm very proud that the country qualified for that tournament. Mm-hmm.
Was there a time in your life when you had this disability that you said, I don't want to do this? Did anything stop you from moving forward?
I think I was grateful for my family because of my they make my emotional very strong. I have a high frustration tolerance to overcome disability, to overcome your limitation. It's although there's so many challenges and difficulties, but with God's help, you can overcome everything.
We heard you won a lot of goals here in the Asia scene. Can you run us through all these competitions that you've joined?
Yeah, I started my international competition during 2003, which was the second ASEAN Para Games, which held in Hanoi, wherein I landed a gold medals and a silver medal. And then 2005, which was ASEAN Para Games, third ASEAN Para Games here in Manila, two gold and 4 silver. And then 2006, the FESPIC, wherein we landed a silver medal and a silver medal in the team event. And also the highlight of my game, which is the ASEAN Para Games in Nakhon Ratchasima in Thailand, where we bring home 5 gold medals.
That's a lot of golds.
Yeah, in 6 events. And then the recent was the Indonesia, in Solo, Indonesia, wherein I won 4 gold medals. And for the other Paralympic pre-qualifying competition, wherein I won in Australia, Thailand, Korea, and Taiwan a silver medal. And in Asian Game, which was held in Guangzhou, China, 2010, where we landed silver medal.
Here in the Paralympics, you came so close in getting the bronze. How did it feel when it was almost right there, but then getting 4th place?
Yeah, you know, I feel very happy in my performance because I didn't expect to reach that top 4. Because in my bracket, it was very tough. All of the good player was there, and all of the players know each other ball. While me, I'm just a stranger to their game and ball. And I know that I play in the semi-final, wherein you will get either bronze, gold or silver, and then in the bronze medal match, I also lost. But I think it is an eye-opener to each and everyone, especially to the government, that if only we were being supported, full support, I think we can make it to the Paralympic medals.
Yes, and you know, talking about support, let's go to Mr. Weber regarding the support for our Paralympians. These are high-caliber sports competitors we're seeing here. What kind of support are they getting from our government?
Well, right now, basically, we get our funding mostly from the Philippine Sports Commission and their chairman, Garcia. And it has improved in the past 2 years from, as I understand, previous fundings available then. It has, I would say, probably tripled or quadrupled from what they used to get earlier. Yes, of course, funding is also a problem, but at the same time, there are other problems too. Talent identification, going around, getting the disabilities or disabled athletes to play, come out from their shell. Those are the other problems we face.
With regards to their road to the Paralympics, they have to join a lot of competition in terms of trying to garner points in terms for them to qualify. Is there enough support for our Paralympian athletes for them to go through all these events in order for them to garner the kind of points for them to actually be qualified for the next Paralympians?
Actually, you have 2 problems either way. So one is the funding, of course. Second is also the availability of tournaments. Even if you have the money, you don't have the tournament. So our biggest problem is going over to Europe if you really want. Like in her case, she has to go to Europe to qualify. We're trying to do an ASEAN scene or an ASEAN picture leading to Brazil. So hopefully we can work this out. I'm a member of the ASEAN. I'm Vice President for Sports in the ASEAN now under the Asian Para. So hopefully we can get that circuit going.
How early are the preparations right now that since the Paralympics have just ended, but then we have another one coming up in 2016. How early are the preparations for the next batch or the current batch in their training and in their journey towards Brazil?
In certain sports, qualifying starts 2 years before, like in table tennis. Basically, she will be after Seoul, Asian Games 2014. Tournaments thereafter are qualifying. Other sports are earlier, other sports are later. It all depends on the international system of every sport. Some have federations, some are under IPC, some are under internal federations. So it depends on the sport you're playing.
And finally, any final words to garner support from our viewers out there that we have high caliber Paralympians that can actually bring home the gold? Let's start with you.
Okay, first of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the Filipino who pray for us during the Paralympic Games. Also, Manny Pacquiao, who also helped us and gave us some funding. The Amoranto Table Tennis Club, the Rancho Estate Table Tennis Club, and the Harrison Plaza, the TATAP, and for all the people who supported us. We would like to thank you all. And also, it's a calling that you should also support the athlete with disability.
And Mr. Weber, what's next? What needs to be done to elevate us to the next level for our Paralympians?
Well, we will evaluate. Basically, we qualified in 4 events: powerlifting, table tennis, athletics, and swimming. We have to improve and probably get some more athletes along the way. The planning starts immediately. Actually, there were meetings already in London for Brazil. So it starts right after.
Okay, on that note, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I hope the viewers will become more inspired in helping our Paralympians move to the next level in the next Paralympics in Brazil. That was Josephine Medina, our table tennis Paralympian, and Mr. Weber of PHILSPADA. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, Robert.